The Girl Who Waited Under the Cherry Tree. Every spring, the cherry blossoms turned Washington, D.C. into a sea of soft pink. Thousands of people came to take photos, but Michael Hayes, a 31-year-old wedding photographer, came for a different reason. 3 years earlier, he had promised himself that one day he would photograph the woman who truly made his heart smile. He just hadn't met her yet. One warm April afternoon, while adjusting his camera beneath an old cherry tree, a sudden breeze carried dozens of pink petals into the air. A young woman, dressed in a simple white dress, reached up and tried to catch them with both hands. She laughed like a child. Without thinking, Michael pressed the shutter. Click. The photograph was perfect. The woman turned around. "You took my picture." Michael smiled nervously. "I couldn't let that moment disappear." Instead of getting angry, she smiled. "Then you owe me a copy." Her name was Emma Collins, a 29-year-old landscape painter who believed beautiful moments should never be rushed. From that day on, they met every Saturday beneath the same cherry tree. Michael brought his camera. Emma brought her sketchbook. He captured the world through photographs. She captured it with paint. As the weeks passed, they stopped talking about art. They talked about life, their childhood dreams, the places they still wanted to visit, the fears they never told anyone else. One evening, Emma looked at Michael and quietly asked, "Do you know why I always come here?" He shook his head. "When I was little, my grandmother told me, if two people keep choosing the same place, maybe destiny is trying to introduce them." Michael smiled. "I guess destiny has good taste." Summer arrived, then autumn, then winter. Even after the blossoms disappeared, they still met beneath the same tree. One snowy afternoon, Michael received an email. A famous photography company in California wanted him to become one of their lead photographers. It was the opportunity he had dreamed about for years. But accepting it meant leaving Washington, leaving Emma. The night before his flight, he invited Emma to the cherry tree. It stood bare beneath the winter sky. No flowers, no leaves, only quiet memories. Emma looked around and whispered, "It feels different without the blossoms." Michael reached into his camera bag and pulled out a large photo album. Every page held a photograph of Emma, laughing, painting, watching sunsets, reading books, smiling beneath falling petals. The final page was blank. Only one sentence was written across it. "My favorite picture hasn't been taken yet." Emma looked up. "What picture is missing?" Michael slowly knelt on one knee. "The one where you become my wife." Silence filled the park. Snowflakes drifted gently around them. Emma wiped away happy tears. "I've been waiting under this tree since the day you took my picture." She smiled. "Yes." The following spring, when the cherry blossoms bloomed again, They were married beneath the very same tree where their story had begun. As flower petals floated through the air, Michael finally took the photograph he had dreamed about for years. Not because it was technically perfect, but because it captured the woman who had become his forever. Years later, visitors often admired a framed wedding photo displayed in Michael's photography studio. Beneath it, a small handwritten note read, "Sometimes love isn't found by searching. It's found by returning to the same place until the right heart arrives." The